2016 now. Voters in Milwaukee will decide the city's future leader next week. The election is on Tuesday, April 5th.
I recently asked the mayoral candidates to take me to 3 places in the city. One that influenced their life, a place they influence, and where they want to influence in the future. We start with Alderman Bob Donovan.
I spent a lot of time as a kid in this park.
Bob Donovan grew up within walking distance of Jackson Park near 43rd and Forest home with his 2 brothers. It had a big impact on his life.
What we were taught at home, Charles, was reinforced in school, in church, and by the beat cop.
Like the beat cop in the park who called every kid Sonny Boy.
Sonny Boy, walk your bike. As God is my witness. And we'd walk it when we saw him, and we'd turn the corner and hop on again.
Early on, the Thomas More High School graduate wasn't thinking political career.
I also, quite frankly, felt I may want to be a priest.
Turns out politics was in his blood.
Do you ever remember the first day walking in here as an alderman?
I do.
Donovan ended up at City Hall representing the South Side in 2000. Our second stop was his office. Donovan points to an article on the wall that he says sums up his influence on the job.
Empowering his constituents and making a difference. And that's what I'm most proud of. Not so much the article, but that sentiment that I believe is what I have tried to do over my 16 years as an alderman.
Donovan believes his job is to take on the tough issues.
I have an obligation to be the voice of my constituents, the people who don't have a seat here.
His daughter is a Milwaukee police sergeant. Her badge number is on his wall. Donovan wants to hire an additional 150 officers. The police union has endorsed him.
I've never been a believer that government is here to solve all of our problems. It certainly has a role to play. I believe we live in an era, Charles, of partnerships.
Partnerships to help distressed street corners like 27th and Burleigh, the 3rd place he picked.
Come on, let's get this building fixed up. It's a beautiful building. Look at that.
It takes money.
It's not. Yeah, and there's money there, Charles. It's a matter of management and prioritizing.
It's here Donovan says he wants to have influence if elected.
I will tell you this, as mayor, Town Hall Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, I would have a town hall meeting in neighborhoods like this and across the city.
A city waiting to see who will be the next mayor.
Are you okay with whatever happens on April 5th?
Without a doubt, yes. I said from day one, Charles, the only way we're going to win this race is through a lot of hard work and the grace of God.
And you can see my interview with Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett tomorrow on Live at 4:30.